Mambo vipi? Karibu tena, Anita Santuri hapa. Hapa ni nafasi ambayo tuna enjoy, tuna have fun, we share about our stories, ni kipi ambacho kinaendelea. Tunazungumzia matukio ya kawaida ambayo yanawapata watu. Sawa. And kuna gumzo ambayo imekuwa ikizungumzwa kwa muda mrefu sana. Kama hujafollow, please follow, subscribe, pia unaweza share na pia unaweza comment. Tuambie maoni yako ni yapi, kama kuna kitu ambacho unatamani tukizungumzie, please feel free to share. Social media pages zetu Anita Santuri, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter @Anita Santuri ama @Anita Nzaro. Usihofu, ukini inbox, your story will always be with me. Au tambo mtu fulani aliniambia amna hivyo. Hapa tukizungumza tunazungumzia. Everything is anonymous and confidential. Sasa karibu tena, ni siku nyingine. It's a beautiful Thursday, and going forward, if things don't change, kwamba kutakuwa na maandamano Monday and Thursday, I think we'll have to reconsider the days that we shoot and the days that we broadcast. Sasa, but all that in due time, tutakuwa tunajua what we'll do next. So today kwa studio niko na Francis. Sasa sio mgeni kabisa, lakini I've decided to bring him again kwa sababu topic ambayo tunazungumzia leo mimi mwenyewe siwezi nikaizungumzia. Sina ujuzi sana. Yes, I have a few experiences, but now kama ikija kwa upande ujuzi mimi sina. So please stick around, let's have this conversation going. Leo tunazungumzia kuhusu manipulation. How will you know that your partner is manipulating you? Either you're in a relationship or in marriage. So tunazungumza na therapist leo, and good news is that personally nimeanza therapy with this person. I never knew or thought maybe I would want to go through therapy, but anyway, here I am. Mambo.
Pasana mambo.
Karibu tena.
Asante.
How do you feel to be back again on this stage?
I feel nice. It's always a good time.
Do you prefer being called Francis or Frank?
Both. Frank is fine.
Frank is fine.
Yeah.
Karibu tena Frank.
Yeah.
Unaendeleaje?
Niko poa. Nakaa poa.
Asante. Mkenya mzalendo. Anyway, as we discussed earlier, nataka tuzungumze kuhusu manipulation.
Yes.
Especially in relationship and marriages. How will you know partner wako anakumanipulate? Let's start by what manipulation is from the word.
So manipulation is basically what people do. They distort your mental state, and they exploit your emotions.
They do what?
They distort
Yes,
your thought process, and they exploit your emotions.
Okay.
A person who manipulates you is someone who clearly knows your weaknesses and your strengths, and most of the time they will use your weaknesses to manipulate you so that they get what they want.
Okay.
And mostly these people who manipulate other people, it's not for a good intention. I would say that it's not good, because it's...
What if I'm manipulating you for your own good? Let's say I don't want you to go out. What if, is there any good manipulation and bad manipulation?
No. Most of the time we're just being selfish. You want to achieve what you want.
Yes. Okay.
And when let's talk about how do you know that you're being manipulated.
Utajua aje huyu mpenzi wangu ananimanipulate? Because sometimes manipulation looks really good.
Yes.
Yeah. How will you know that this person is manipulating me?
So there's the first symptom or sign is what we call gaslighting.
Gaslighting?
Yes.
Gaslighting ndo gani sasa?
Gaslighting ile, this person who is manipulating you will most of the time tend to lie to you, blame you for things, and make your emotions, they'll try and diminish your emotions, you see.
Okay.
And they will make statements like, you're crazy, ama you're overreacting, ama you, things like that.
Okay.
So when someone is gaslighting you, you need to be very careful.
Okay.
Because most of the time, these people will make you doubt yourself.
Okay.
And doubt what you're doing, and doubt your thoughts. they will want to make you look like you're the bad person, you see.
Okay.
Like you're overreacting. Things like that.
But is it because you're really on the wrong sometimes?
No. Like I've said, they will use tactics like lying to you. They will blame you for things
Okay.
just to run away from or not take responsibility for something.
Okay.
You see? And like they have said, you need to be very careful when such things happen. Because now you'll end up doubting yourself, doubting the things you want, if you're doing the right thing or not. And there's also lying and blaming. That is also a form of gaslighting. Yeah? Sisi watu watuna uongo naturally, white lies that are not harmful.
You know, sikudanganya sana. At the end of the day, I just lied. I was at the shop, but I wasn't.
But now they will lie to you just to bring out a scenario that favors them.
Okay.
That puts them away from taking responsibility of whatever situation that is there, you see. Then we also have something we call passive aggressive behavior.
Passive aggressive behavior.
Yes.
Okay.
What happens here? People won't directly communicate what they want. They'll use things like silent treatment.
Hey, hapo kwa silent treatment, bro.
They'll use things like that.
Simongeleshi lo, so let's see how he or she will deal with that.
Then they will also make immature postures and
Status.
yes, and facial expressions like pouting. Unajua venye madem yupe na kufanya hivyo. Yeah? They will do that so that they put you in a position to ask them what is wrong.
But most people communicate like that.
No. Why? Just
okay, I think my toxic side, I would kama umenikosea. I will not keep quiet, but I'll make sounds.
You see? Yes. That.
Okay.
Yeah, to get attention.
But that's normal.
No, that's being manipulative. Why don't you just tell me, let's have a talk? Come, directly.
Oh, that's not manipulation at all.
It's being manipulative. Why would you not do that in a normal scenario?
You see, sometimes we people, maybe you date someone who kuna watu hawezi get story, hawezi get situation. Any they can't read the room, they can't read. You know, so you have to do something to get their attention.
Yeah.
If you don't, they will not communicate, they will not say sorry, and they know they've done something wrong.
Okay, we'll
make faces.
We'll get there. We'll get there. So
that's passive behavior.
Yes, passive aggressive behavior. So we also have withdrawal. Withdrawal, yes.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
What happens is someone will withdraw communication. They'll keep information from you. And at some point, even sex.
Hey?
Yes.
Bro,
as a form
tumekosana mimi na wewe.
Yeah.
The only place tumekosana is up here. But the other thing,
people do that.
Hatujakosana.
So okay, but yeye anaweza fanya hivyo ndo akupunish.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
Yes. So they will withdraw information, withdraw things like that, emotion. They won't show you their emotions. They will just
everything is okay.
Yeah, they'll just pull out. You see. Another bad habit is what we call isolation.
Isolation.
Isolation. So what happens here? A guy or a lady will try and isolate you by maybe pulling you away from your friends or family, so that especially if these guys don't like him of they've
Maybe your
noticed-
family doesn't like
yes,
the person.
or they have noticed this manipulative behavior. So this guy will try and
Atakutoa kwa familia
isolate, yes,
so that
akutoe
ukue
hapo.
peke yako.
Exactly. Na ukue tu sasa option yako ni wewe na
Yeah.
yeye. Or they might try and build a relationship with your friends and family and try and get them to influence you to maybe change your mind about something or change your mind about the relationship, you see.
Yeah.
For example, they will talk to your friends or your family to try and convince you to still stay in the relationship.
If you want to go.
Yes.
That's manipulative.
Yes.
Okay.
And you see, if your friends and your family, especially your family, are giving you a reason to stay,
You will stay.
yes, you will.
Kana
You will want to
kuna
stay.
security. Huwa nakupenda tu, huyu ametuongelesha.
Ndio hiyo. You will want to stay. That is being manipulative.
Wow.
That is being manipulative, and it is very, very risky because most of the time it creates doubt. Then you also trust. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust your partner. You're just there. You don't find any excitement in being in that relationship. So that's also guilt trapping.
Okay.
There's also guilt trapping. For example, let me use you. If I tell you, there's a thin line between being honest and being manipulative. For example, if I tell you, okay, Anita, today I'm going to the movies. Would you like to accompany me?
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But me, if I want to sound manipulative, I'll tell you, if you really loved me, you'd go with me to the movies tonight.
Mwanzo hapo if you love me. hapo kwa if you love me. Hapo ndio sasa ni kwingi, because I think communication, a lot of people in a relationship right now, they use the word if you love me.
If you love me.
Yeah, if you love me, mbona hujanipigia simu? If you love me, mbona hautaki kuja kwangu? If you love me, why do you know, it's always like if you know. But is it really manipulation?
It is.
Okay.
Because why are you putting me in a space where I'll doubt what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Let me give you another example. If I text you, probably let me know if you can pick the kids from school tomorrow. How does that sound?
Let me know if you can pick the kids from school.
Yes. Let me be manipulative. If you can't pick your kids tomorrow at school, it clearly shows you don't care about them.
Yeah. So mtu anafaa kusema nini? Let me know when you can pick the kids. When?
Just be polite.
Yeah.
I'm giving.
Or do you have time to pick the kids to school?
Yes.
From school? So there's some ways that people communicate that is manipulative. But what if someone doesn't know that I'm being manipulative? See, like on a normal day, a normal Kenya would say, let me know if you can pick the kids from school. That sounds normal. Sounds okay.
Okay.
You know, it will only take someone who overthinks like me to realize that his statement equals our.
In the early stages of any relationship, you want to notice these things.
I do.
You will notice. But
I notice. You see, let me tell me, the overthinking me can't let some things slide. Kabisa, yani, they can't.
But now there are some people who just people who have attachment issues, maybe they'll just let it slide.
So mimi naona hapo kwa attachment issue mi sipo.
But now this is for someone out there who's who's not like you.
Okay.
You see. Another thing that I don't like about manipulation is threats and coerciveness. Threats.
How does that work?
People will try and threaten you to get you to do what they want.
Okay.
or coerce you to do something by threatening you so that they get what they want. For example, you'll tell a guy or you'll tell a lady, if you don't get me this, I'll walk out.
Oh yeah. So she or he will be there because you've done that
Yes.
thing for her.
Or for a lady, okay, this is something that really happens. Let's say a lady is pregnant. They will tell you, if you can't have time for us or for me, I'll kill this baby.
I'll kill.
Yes. I'll get rid of this pregnancy. Those are threats.
How do you sleep at night after saying that to your person?
Or I'll jump off a building.
I think I had this conversation with some guys in the studio. Leo asubuhi tulikuwa tunafanya show. And there've been a series of suicide in Nairobi the past few months. Mara mtu amejump off a building, or maybe someone ameuawa, or maybe someone, vitu kama hizo. I think the worst of them all, the worst punishment you can give someone is to go and kill yourself in that person's house. That's very selfish.
Yeah.
And if you threaten me with death, I'm not going back there. Mi nitakuuliza unataka kutumia njia gani? Because it doesn't make sense. For me it doesn't make sense. If you don't respect your life, how will you respect mine?
Yeah.
If you don't love your life, how will you love mine?
Yes.
And mine comes with other two different lives. So what if one day you wake up, you just decide to kill all of us in the house?
And it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Guys killing their families, then they
kill themselves.
Yes.
So such people don't have anything to lose at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So this is me not being judgy or judgmental. I'm just being very honest.
Yeah.
So, utoke kwenu, uko na nia ya kujiua, ukuje ujiue in my house, or in your man's house, or in your woman's house. I think that's very selfish. And if I die, I get you in heaven or in hell, I will deal with you.
Now you get the part I was telling you, being manipulative is just being selfish.
Yeah. Lakini saa zingine mi si selfish.
Imagine if ukiniambia kitu kama hiyo.
That's even putting someone in a very awkward situation.
Yes, in a very weird mental space.
Yeah.
You see.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is very common, especially in young relationships. People will tell you that ama nitajikatakata.
Nitajikatakata. It's your body, it's not mine. Bora tu umejikatakata kwenyu.
Let me tell you, if you have anyone that has that habit, get that person help as soon as possible. Because if they can kill themselves because of love,
they can do worse.
Imagine if this guy is angry.
Some things that sometimes I sit down and I look at my sisters and I'm like, I wish and I pray and hope that these ladies will grow with the same mindset that I have. You really don't need to put someone in an awkward situation for you to prove a point. So that was just a by the way.
Yes.
Yeah,
so those are the things that are common in terms of manipulation.
As a person in the relationship,
yes,
how do you now deal with a manipulative person, knowing that yes, I may exhibit signs za kwamba huyu mwanamke ananimanipulate ama mwanamume ananimanipulate? How now do you start? Is there any kuna tiba ya mtu ambaye ni manipulative?
Yeah, there's some things you can do to either minimize or control the manipulation. You see, number one, set boundaries.
Hapo kwa kuset boundaries, hapo tuko na shida wengi sana.
But now you have to sit down with your partner, tell them that I'm not comfortable with you doing this.
What if during that talk anze kukumanipulate tena?
But sasa,
just let it go.
it's toxic. Now it's being toxic.
Okay.
You'd rather be safe than be sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. So set boundaries, have clear, let them know what you really want. Yes. Let them understand what you can give and what you can take. Yes. Another thing, do not diminish manipulation or do not minimize it.
What do you
What do
mean?
I mean? If you notice that this is happening, don't overlook it. Say, yani useme ni kitu ndogo tu. He does what he wants.
Yeah.
It's just one time.
Atapona tu.
No. If you diminish it, it will become a habit.
Okay.
You see, and the bad thing with manipulative people, unless you come out and you say you're not comfortable, they will keep doing it because they're getting what they want.
Yeah.
So they'll keep using that weapon on you.
Manipulation and narcissistic behaviors. Do they go hand in hand?
Yes.
Okay.
So you know about narcissists and what they
Yeah.
And also there's people who have borderline personality disorder.
How does that work?
These are people who have, how do I put it? They don't know how to process their emotions.
Okay.
Yes. They might be too angry,
Too quiet.
too demanding.
Oh, too demanding.
Yes.
Okay.
Too controlling. So it happens. You see. Also, sit down, have a talk with your partner. You see, some of these things are a result of many things. Some of them go up to childhood.
Childhood.
Yes, how you were
Okay.
brought up. Maybe you are used to negotiating your thing.
Thank you.
You're used to fighting your way through something for you to get what you want with your parents.
Okay.
So you'll end up also being manipulated.
Nikuweke maji?
Maji, yes.
Okay.
And also, like I mentioned earlier, we have, thank you.
Karibu sana.
We have people who have attachment issues.
Attachment issues.
Yes.
Okay.
These people won't really come out when this manipulative behavior starts.
Okay.
Yes. Because them they don't know how to say.
They demand it.
No, they don't know how to express themselves.
Okay.
And things like that.
So, but now my main question is, now you've seen that this person is manipulative. Let's say you are addicted to this person. Because tusidanganyane, kuna watu wengine wako very addicted. Because the moment someone knows I can manipulate this person, I'll make sure that she or he will always be in need of me. How do you get yourself out? Set boundaries, it didn't work. Tumeongea, it's not working. Are there any extreme measures that one can do when something like this is happening?
Yes. You can first, you can get therapy. Number one. And try and talk
the person, the manipulator or the victim?
The victim.
Okay.
Yes, you can try and talk to someone and try and tell them how you're feeling about something or why you're not understanding some of these things that are happening in your relationship. You see, and you will always find a way to solve your problem. You see, you might also get information on how to handle the relationship better so that you are not manipulated. And the way I've said, sometimes it's just because of a past experience. You're just being manipulative because of what you experienced. You see, maybe you had a bad experience with in a previous relationship. So you got some habits. You took some habits that you ended up having them.
So would you advise wakati labda umekuwa na experience mbaya in the past, you should not share it with your current partner to avoid
No.
people
Just share
getting
with them.
to know you more than the way they're supposed to know you.
Share with them so that they understand what you went through, and they can also find a way to help you heal.
Personally, I would not want to share my
Why?
past experiences.
Why?
This is the thing, and this is not from me peke yangu. I know people who would never share hata kale ka boyfriend waliachana 3 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, to their current people, because a lot of people tend to use your experience against you. For example, nimekwambia kabisa mimi waspendi kuongeleshwa namna fulani, na unajua kabisa mwanamke hapendi nikimwongelesha hivi, but you still do it because you can, and you know how I reacted that time, so you use it during this time. Kwa mfano kitu chengine, tumekosana, relationship, watu kugombana ni vitu vya kawaida sana.
Yeah.
And then you start telling me, please do not do something like vile ulifanya with your ex. For me, I feel that's also manipulative.
Yes.
Because you'll make me feel like, I'm such a bad person. Why am I bringing my past experience to this relationship? So as much as I would want to share, no.
Look at it on the brighter side.
I'm not brighter chochote.
Angalia side ingine ya coin. You can tell me and I find out. And I know this is what you've gone through.
But it takes a whole mature man to understand that point. Nowadays, we have a lot of people wearing trousers with 40, 50 years of age.
Not mature.
But they behave like a 15-year-old.
Actually, manipulative behavior is just being childish.
You see?
Say that.
Because you cannot tell me that every single time we talk about my exes, every single time, in a relationship, what time do we talk about me and you? What time do we create new experiences, me and you? Man, mimi nitajua uko mbele mbele. Your ex tutamjua na uko mbele mbele. Hizi stories za kwamba sio akikuja kwa life yetu, if she will crop up in future, sawa. If she doesn't, let her stay in the past where she belongs. And another thing, I can't even be friends. I can't entertain someone who is still friends with the ex. Oh yes. Why are you friends with your ex? Why are you friends with your ex? Why are you laughing?
It's just friends. No, you're overthinking.
I'm not overthinking.
It's just friends. Just friends.
But anyway. So, what would you tell someone who has, because when you're on a watch easy, kuna both the victims and the manipulators.
Yes.
How, talk to each one of them.
For the victims, I'd also like to advise you or encourage you. Please love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Baby girl, oh baby boy, please love yourself. If you're dating a manipulative partner, please love yourself. If you can, have a conversation.
Yes.
If you can't,
walk out.
Tembea.
Love yourself. Do not settle for less.
Hapo kwa less sasa.
Do not settle for less.
Would you?
Why do we work anyway?
Okay.
For example, so that we were able to
take care of ourselves.
So yes.
Yeah.
So in a relationship, why should you not take care of yourself? Why should you not tell this person, this is what I want? Kama hizi kupatia basi aende.
Okay.
Because it is what you want. There's a thin line between making sacrifices and tolerating some bad habits. Love yourself.
Why?
To the perpetrators, these manipulators, listen to your partners. Listen to your partners. Do not always want to be controlling and how do I put it? As in,
it's not always your way or the highway.
Yes, you don't have to always satisfy your ego. Yes. Listen to your partners, understand what they want.
And you don't need to make someone feel bad for you to feel good.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Because of time, I have to let you go.
No problem.
But I hope I'll have you on Monday.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope I'll have you on Monday on a different kind of conversation. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Before we finish,
Uh-huh.
manipulative behaviors, people look at them as very small things. But these things hurt people.
Yes.
So on a serious note,
Stop.
If you're a manipulator, stop.
If you're the victim, don't
if you're
entertain.
being manipulated,
Don't entertain.
don't entertain it.
Thank you so much. You can get Frank on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yes, Facebook, Francis Omondi. Instagram, that guy Omondi. Twitter, that guy Omondi.
Hey, thank you so much for listening in. Now, hello, Jambo, may stick around. Thank you so much. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Anita Santuri, upper YouTube at Anita Santuri. So you can follow, share, and subscribe. Kwa hello, Jambo, subscribe. See you on Monday.